In many rural areas of India, children are living on the streets. Extreme poverty, chronic illness, and parental drug abuse has resulted in children being turned out on the streets. They try their best just to survive. Some estimates suggest that there are more children living on the streets in India than there are people who live in California. Without help, these children have no future. However, God heard their cry and sent help. Help came in the form of two of God's servants, one in India and one in the United States. They saw a need and marshaled a group of faithful servants to launch the James Connection Ministry, responding directly to God's call in James 1:27, which says, "Religion that God the Father accepts as pure and faultless is this, to look after orphans and widows in their distress." The James Connection Ministry is providing support for destitute children in northeast India in the Manipur province. Angels Place is an orphanage and community of support located in the small village of Charachanpur. Angels Place provides a safe home of love and shelter for the children, nutritious food, provides clothing, education from kindergarten through 12th grade at a local private school, healthcare with two nurses on site and a visiting physician, provides life skills and vocational training, and Christian instruction. The campus of Angels Place has grown over the last 20 years in operation. It includes a boys' dorm, a girls' dorm, a vocational training center, a meeting and worship facility, and of course, plenty of space for the children to play. There are currently 160 children living at Angels Place, enjoying the fellowship and camaraderie of sharing their lives together. Since its opening, over 450 children have been saved from life on the streets by Angels Place, and they have seen God's love actively demonstrated through the loving support of their counselors, teachers, and their financial sponsors. The sponsors, most of whom are located on the opposite side of the world in the United States, are a critical part of the James Connection Ministry. Each sponsor has a personal connection with their sponsored child, and they communicate via letters twice a year and share plenty of photos, stories, and they get to learn of the child's aspirations for the future. The sponsor becomes an important part of the child's life as they communicate their love and support and watch as the child grows and develops physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Each child at Angel's Place has a unique story. Most of these stories began tragically and include being abandoned to fend on their own. But God, through the James Connection Ministry and Angel's Place, ensured that that was not the end of their story. They learned that God has provided a way for them to succeed, made possible by their loving sponsors, people who, although they live in a land far away, demonstrate Christian love and devotion. Recently, times have turned violent in northeast India. Ethnic cleansing and religious persecution have struck the region. Churches are being burned, and Christians are under increasing pressure to leave. By the grace of God, the children are safe. But join us in prayer for this violence to end and for peace to return to the region. Won't you consider joining us as a sponsor? Over 97% of all funds raised go directly to the children. Help us demonstrate the love of God and to teach these children about Jesus and give the destitute children in remote India a future and a hope. For more information, visit jamesconnection.org.